Hi, everyone. So for Unit 1's culminating activity, for Stage 3, you were asked to create a bibliography. And many of you had never even heard of a bibliography, let alone created a bibliography before. So I wanted to make this video going over exactly what a bibliography is, what it looks like, and how we can make one. And this is going to be something that you do, so making a bibliography or like a works cited page or a references page is going to be something that you have to do when you are in high school. So for all of you who are going into grade 9 in September, you will certainly have to make a bibliography. And then those of you going into grade 8, you will probably have to make one in a couple of years. But this will get you a head start to knowing exactly what a bibliography is and how to make one. And I'm going to show you some kind of shortcuts and ways to do it using EasyBib that are going to help you right now since you're just starting entering into this world of citations and sourcing. Okay, so right here on my page, we have an example of what a works cited or bibliography looks like. And essentially what a bibliography is a list of all the sources that you have used for your assignment. So you do your assignment, so you write your paragraphs, and then on a separate page below your paragraphs, you have a works cited page or a bibliography. And here we can see that for this person's assignment, they've used tweets, they've used some books, they've used articles, and this just tells the reader exactly where they got that information from. So if they're reading the assignment and they see like, oh, okay, there is a tweet by this person that they're quoting, they can go to the works cited page and find exactly where that person got that tweet, when that tweet's from, or the Instagram post. So that's how we can see exactly where you're getting that information. So we know that it's correct information and credible information. So this is exactly what one's going to look like. We're actually going to build one together so you guys can see step by step how to do it through using a site like EasyBib. Okay? So very first thing, let's open up a Google Doc here. So I have my Google Doc here. I've put my title at the top. It says bibliography. You can also put works cited. I'm fine with either. Okay, so that is in the top center of my page. Now, let's say we are doing a assignment on Justin Trudeau. So we've written the assignment or we've gotten our facts, and now I need to source where I got all my information. I need to cite where I got all my information. So let's say I went here to the Canadian Encyclopedia and I got a lot of good information about who Justin Trudeau is here. Again, please try to avoid Wikipedia. The Canadian Encyclopedia is a great place to look for information that you would find on Wikipedia as well. So you'll find articles about people, about events, about historical themes. They're all on the Canadian Encyclopedia, and they actually provide all the information very noticeably here up front. So we can tell who the article is by, so who wrote it, and when it was published. Okay, so let's say that I used this article from the Canadian Encyclopedia for my assignment on Justin Trudeau. And we're going to use EasyBib. So I have EasyBib open here. I'm going to go to Create Citations, Website, because I'm using a website. Now I'm going to copy and paste that URL, put it here, search. It's going to load. That's the URL I use, so I can press Cite. Now it pulls this up here and it tells me this is the information that they found on the article, and these are the spots that I need to help them fill in. So I'm going to press Continue. And then, okay, let's see, what are they missing? We have the article title, which is great. Now they're missing the author. So let's go back here. We will see, okay, so article by right here at the top, Stephen Aziz. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to type in first name Stephen, last name Aziz. Yep, perfect. Now, go down here, they have the website title, publisher. So a lot of you were confused about where you find the publisher. So for a website, the publisher is usually the person who has created the website. So for this, the Canadian Encyclopedia is the website, but they're also the one publishing the content. So they are the organizers that are presenting this information to us. So I can put the Canadian Encyclopedia down as our publisher. Now I need electronically published, so I will go here. Let's see, last edited. Okay, so this is the most recent date that I want to put in. So October 22nd, 2019. So let's go 22nd of October 2019. And then everything here is put in. Great. Complete citation. Great. And then it says you have a new citation. So if I scroll down here, this is my citation list. And they've actually done all the hard work for me. So when you're creating a citation, the hard work is putting all the commas and the periods and the quotation marks and the indentations all in the right place. What EasyBib does is they do that for you. They take the complicated part out of it. So all you have to do is click here, put over your mouse over the citation, click copy bibliography citation, citation copied. And now I can go here to our bibliography and I can just paste that citation in, and that citation is done. Great. So now let's go to my next source that I used. So I wanted to find more information about Justin Trudeau, so I went to the Prime Minister of Canada website here. Okay, so I'm using another website. So again, let's go to EasyBib. If I scroll back up here, it says create new citation. So I create one. It's a website again. So let's go back, copy and paste, search, cite. And again, we have this information here, but they need us to fill this in. So let's see. Okay, so for this one, I'll scroll through the page, I'll look through the page, see if I can find the author. I don't see an author. So with some websites, you're not going to find the author right away. There's a couple options. One, you can leave the author blank, or in this case, we could put the Prime Minister's Office of Canada because that's whose website this is. But you know what? I'm going to leave it blank because I don't see any author here. So I'm not going to fill out the author. So that's okay. But now we have the publisher. So let's think. Publisher. Oh, I'm on the wrong source. Here we go. Publisher. So the website is the Prime Minister's Office of Canada. So I can put the Prime Minister's Office of Canada. I can also put the Government of Canada because you see it down here. The Government of Canada is the one who's producing this website. So they are publishing this website, putting it out to the world. So I'm going to put the Government of Canada. I know sometimes, guys, finding the publishers and the authors are really hard on websites. Do your best. When in doubt, put who is in charge of the website for the publisher, and you can leave the author blank if need be. And then dates. Again, this might be another tricky one. We don't see any dates here. Sometimes there'll be a date at the end. Sometimes there'll be a date at the beginning. I don't see any dates. So again, you can leave the dates blank if you need to. So let's try to make this citation by leaving the author blank and the date blank. They're creating my citation. Great. Okay. Now, it says that I'm missing info. Review. It's because they want us to put the citation in, but that's okay. I'm going to leave that blank for now because I don't know that information. So I'm going to copy that citation. Going to paste that onto my bibliography page. Now let's go to another source. Okay, let's say that I went to the Liberal Party because Justin Trudeau is the leader of the Liberal Party of Canada. So I wanted to see exactly what the Liberal Party platform was and who Justin Trudeau is for the Liberal Party. So I used this website. So again, I'm going to go back to EasyBib, create a new citation, website, copy and paste, search, and cite. And again, information they have, information they need. Continue. Okay, now for this article, this web page, it's very general. It's just some points about Justin Trudeau, and it's very much about his liberal leadership and who he is. I'm going to choose to say that the Liberal Party of Canada is the author of this page because they are the ones who wrote it. So whoever wrote it is a member of the Liberal Party of Canada. I just don't have the exact author. So I'm just going to put the Liberal Party of Canada so you guys can see how we can put in an organization as the author. Because in some cases you will find articles that have the specific organization of the article as the author. Okay, so for, let's say I'm doing the Liberal Party of Canada. If I want to put it here, I can just put it into first name and I'll type the whole thing, the Liberal Party of Canada. Great. Website title, Liberal Party of Canada. And then again, the publisher is also the Liberal Party of Canada. Year, date, let's check, do I see anything? Any dates at all? Scroll down to the bottom. I see a copyright date, but I don't see any date when this article was written. So again, I'm just going to leave that date blank. Okay, we're going to go complete citation and scroll down. There's my citation. So I'm going to copy the bibliography, Command B, and there's my next citation. Now let's do one more. Let's say that you found a news article. So news articles are actually great sources of information to find out where a political party is standing on a certain issue, or obviously current events that are happening. So I found this article that was published a few days ago. So I'm going to use this. So again, let's go back to EasyBib, create a new citation. It's a website. Now, a good thing about EasyBib too, so you have website, book, journal. If you click more, you can scroll through and find all these different types of sources that you can use. So if you were citing a dictionary, you can put a dictionary in, an image, an email, an encyclopedia. So there's lots of things here, an interview with someone, a letter, map, tons of options here, photo. For now, I'm just going to stick mainly with website because it's going to let me attach the URL to that website, and that's what I want because I'm accessing an online version of this article. Okay, so again, let's copy and paste. Search. Site. Okay, and continue. Now, I'm going to go through the information here. Justin Trudeau drops in another pitfall of his own making. Here at the end, so you have to be a little careful with EasyBib because sometimes it's just gathering the information from your source and plugging it in where it sees fit, but not all the information has to be there. So in article title, I just need the article title. I don't need CBC News. So I just make sure just the article title is there. Now, author, let's go back there. It's an article, so there's certainly one here. So Aaron Wherry. Aaron Wherry, you would type this in. WHERRY. Great. And now our website title, yep, it's CBC News. That's where we're getting it. Yep. CBC Radio Canada, yep. They're the publisher, and then we have the URL, and then it automatically plugged in the date that the article was posted. Okay, and complete citation. We've created the new citation, and there we go. Copy bibliography citation. Let's go to our bibliography and paste. Great. So now we have 4 separate citations for the 4 different sources we used for our assignment. I'm not done just yet. I have to do a couple things. The first thing I want to do is put it in alphabetical order. Okay, so, and you want to do that by last name or by article title, whatever appears first. So here we have Aziz, so he's definitely at the top there. Now, I'm actually just going to say Liberal Party of Canada. I'm going to take out the Liberal Party, and then we will move this up because L becomes before P. And now we have it in alphabetical order. There is still one more step you can do. If you don't do this next step, don't worry about it. I won't be upset. But this is just how you form a proper bibliography. You highlight your citation. So on a Google Doc, I go to Format, Align and Indent. This would be different on a Word doc. On a Word doc, you want to go to Paragraph and then Indentation. Indent option, and then it's called a hanging indent. So special indent hanging. And what it does is it makes the first line hanging over the rest of the citation. So what this does is it really makes the last name of the source stand out. Okay, so I'm going to do that to the rest of my things here. Perfect. So now I have all of my citations. They are there. They are in alphabetical order, and they have our hanging indentation. But like I said, I won't be upset if you don't do the hanging indentation. So this is our bibliography. We are done. It was that simple. It was a lot of copying and pasting, and you just want to make sure that the information is correct and easy bib. Okay? What I've done is I've also created another Google Doc here, and I've highlighted all the sections of the citation. So if you're wondering what is what, I have here, that's the author and last name. What's there? The title of the web page, the title of the website. So the web page is the exact page that you're looking at for your information. The website is the general website, the publisher, the date, and then the URL. And then this is an example using the author as an organization or a group of people. And then here is no author, etc. Okay, so that is how you build a bibliography. We built one right here. If you're asked to build one again, this is what I'm looking for. So you want to make sure that you're using EasyBib because it's going to be the fastest way and it's a good shortcut for you guys to use right now while you're still learning how to make bibliographies. Okay, so if you have any questions at all, please, please, please let me know and I can help you out. So have a great day, everyone.